Okay, good morning, my dear students. In the last class, we discussed about the functions, isn't it? That is the definition of a functions, images, pre-images, elements of a functions, that is the domain, codomain and range of a functions, and also real functions, real valued functions and range of a real functions. Now, in this class, we are going to discuss that is the very important different kinds of functions and also their graphs, isn't it? Some special type of functions in this class. This is very important for the point of examination. Yes? Okay. In annual examination, I think ask that is 5 marks questions. The first one is identity function. Identity function. You know a real function. See here, my dear students, R be the set of all reals. R be the set of all reals. F from R to R be a real function. F from R to R be a real function. You know that is the real function. R means set of all reals. Then we are going to define identity function by y that is equal to f of x that is equal to x for all x belongs to R. This is the definition of a identity function. R be the set of all reals, f from R to R be a real functions. Then we define identity function by y is equal to, these are same, we can use any one, y or f of x. Y that is equal to f of x is equal to x for all x belongs to R. R means reals. R means reals. This is the definition of a what? Identity function. X means we know domain. Therefore, domain of this function is set of reals. Domain of identity function is set of reals. If I give a real number in the place of x, we get y, the same real number. If I give real number x is equal to 1, we get y is equal to 1. X is equal to 2, y is equal to 2. X is equal to 3.5, then y is equal to also 3.5. Hence, here domain and range of an identity function is set of all reals. Therefore, domain is equal to set of all reals. Range, which is also set of all reals. That is the domain and range of identity functions in both the cases, that is set of all reals. Now, we are going to draw the graph of identity function. Graph of identity function. See here, my dear students. This is an x-axis, this is an x-axis, this is y-axis, this is y-axis. Isn't it? This is an origin. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Isn't it? Now this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, so on. This is an also minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. For any value of a domain, we get the corresponding same value for range, since f of x is equal to x. For 1, we get 1. For 2, we get 2. For 3, we get 3. For any point or any value of a domain, we get that is the same, corresponding same. Then we get that is in the form of a line. That line passes through the what? Origin. That line passes through the what? Origin. This is the graph of which one? That is the identity function. This is for positive reals. This is for negative reals. Are you understood? That means this line indicates for negative. This portion of the line indicates for negative reals. That is the domain and range. Are you understood? This is what we called as the graph of the identity function. That is, the graph of the identity function is a straight line which passes through the origin. Are you understood, all of you? Yes. Once again I repeat. Here the definition: R be the set of all real numbers. F from R to R be a real function. Then define an identity function y is equal to f of x, that is equal to what? X. For all x belongs to R. Domain of identity function R, that means set of all reals. Range of identity function R, that is set of all reals. Now the graph of the identity function, which represents, that is the straight line and passes through the what? Origin. This is for 5 marks. How, sir? Distribution marks. Definition 1 marks. Domain 1 mark. Range 1 mark. And graph also. 2 marks. That is totally 5 marks. Yes? Are you understood, all of you? Next we have to move another kind of function. Another kind of function. That is constant function. Constant function. Same. Let R be the set of reals. F from R to R be a real function. F from R to R be a real function. Then we define a constant function by y is equal to f of x, that is equal to c, where c is called as a constant. Such a function what we call as constant function. C is a constant. Such a function what we call as a constant function. Here for all x belongs to R. Therefore, domain of constant function is equal to set of all R. That means set of all reals. Domain of a constant function, set of all what? Reals. What about range? See here, for any value of real, that is the any value of a domain, we get here a constant. Therefore, that is the range of a constant function, which is equal to range of a what? Constant function, which is equal to set of all constants. Are you understood, all of you? Set of all constant. For example, if I take the constant function f of x or y is equal to f of x, this is equal to 5. For giving any value, any domain value of x, we get, that is the 5. Like for example, f of 1 we get 5, f of 2 we get 5, f of minus 1 we get 5. Are you understood, all of you? Yes. F of 3 we get 5, f of 4 we get 5. Are you understood, all of you? That means here for any reals we get a constant, that is the 5. This is an example for a constant function. Now the graph of constant function. See here, the graph of constant function. My dear students, the graph of constant function. The graph of constant function. This is origin. This is an x-axis, x dash axis, y-axis, y dash axis. If I consider the constant function y that is equal to f of x is equal to 3. Now we are going to draw the graph of a constant function for f of x is equal to 3. See here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know this is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, 1, 2, 3. This is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, so on. Now we are, for any values of that is the domain real, we get that is the graph 3. That means yes, my dear students, this is the line of graph, the function f of x is equal to what? 3. F of x is equal to what? 3, which is parallel to the what? X axis, which is parallel to the what? X axis. Are you understood? Which is parallel to the x axis. Are you understood, all of you? Yes, that is the line which is parallel to the x axis. For example, f of x is equal to 3. Now we can draw the graph. We can draw the graph, for example, see here. Generally, we can draw the graph for f of x is equal to c. See here, if c is greater than 0, that means positive, that is the graph above the what? X axis, which is a parallel but above the x axis. If c is less than 0, the graph may be below the x axis, which is also parallel to x axis but below the x axis. Are you understood, all of you? That is about the which one? Constant function. Which one? Constant function. Yes. Now we have to move, that is the another important function, my dear students. Polynomial functions. Polynomial functions. We know, my dear students, y is equal to f of x, that is equal to a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus a3x cube plus so on plus an x to the power of n, an x to the power of n. This is called as a polynomial function. Here n is a positive integer, or non-negative integer, both are same. Positive integer antadru ಕರಿಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ನಾನ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಇಂಟೀಜರ್ ಅಂತಾದರೂ ಕರಿಬಹುದು. ಗಮನದಲ್ಲಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಡೋಂಟ್ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್. ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಇಂಟೀಜರ್ or non-negative integer. Non-negative integer. Are you understood? That is the n, important. And a0, a1, a2, a3, so on, an which belongs to R. That means reals which belongs to what? R. This function what we call as polynomial function. That is the general representation of a polynomial function. This function consisting many terms. Hence we call as polynomial. Poly means many, nomial means terms. That means this function consisting many terms, what we call as polynomial functions. Examples, my dear students. Example, f of x is equal to 2x plus 3. F of x is equal to 2x plus 3. This is a polynomial function. But this function consisting two terms here, and whose degree is 1, power is 1, isn't it? F of x is equal to 3x square plus 5x plus 8. This is also a polynomial function. F of x is equal to x. This is also a polynomial function, no doubt. But particularly we give the name for this function, what we call as, anybody? I discussed, isn't it, in this class? Yes, we discussed what we call as identity function. Identity function. Are you understood? Are you understood? Now I am going to write one of the functions here. F of x is equal to 2x to the power of 3 by 2 plus 5. Is it a polynomial function? No, this is not a polynomial function, since the power, this is not a positive integer. 3 by 2 is not a positive integer. Hence, this is not an example for polynomial function. ಇದು polynomial function ಗೆ example ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Are you understood, all of you, about the polynomial function? Now, the graph of the polynomial function, depending upon the, what we consider, that is the, depending upon the type of function, that is the maybe linear function, quadratic function, cubic function, so on, so on, so on, depending upon the what we consider in that is the function here. Yes, the graph. Domain, we know that is the set of all reals. Yes, no doubt, but that is the range depending upon the given. Yes, are you understood about the polynomial functions, all of you? Next one we have to move on, that is the, my dear students, rational function. Rational functions. Rational functions. The function of the type, here, f of x by g of x, under the condition of g of x not equal to 0. The function of the type, the function of the form, f of x by g of x, under the condition of g of x is not equal to 0, what we call as rational function. But here f of x and g of x are polynomial functions. That means if two polynomial functions which can be expressed in the form of f of x by g of x, under the condition of g of x is not equal to 0, that means denominator nalliruvantaha function 0 ಆಗಿರಬಾರದು. 0 ಆಯ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದರೆ we cannot define that function. ಆ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಿ ನೋ ಇನ್ ರ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಿ ನೋ ಇನ್ ರ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್, isn't it? In the same way here also. Examples. Example, f of x is equal to 2x plus 3 divided by x square plus 5x plus 6. This is one of the rational function. Yes, here 2x plus 3 is one of the polynomial function. X square plus 5x plus 6 is also another polynomial functions. Now these two functions which are expressed in the form of f of x by what? g of x form alli ನಾನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು rational functions ಅಂತ ಕರಿಬೋದು. We can give number of examples for rational functions. Number of examples for rational function. See here, g of x is equal to x divided by 5x plus 8. This is also a rational function. ನಾನು ನೋಡಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ x ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಪಾಲಿನಾಮಿಯಲ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಬಟ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತಲೂ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ಬಟ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್ x divided by 5x plus 8. No doubt, this is also a rational function. Are you understood, all of you, about rational functions? Next, we have to move. That is the another one is the modulus function. Another one is modulus function. Important, very very important for the point of examination, my dear students. Modulus function. See here, R with a set of reals, f from R to R be a real functions. Then we define by a modulus function y is equal to f of x is equal to mod x for all x belongs to R. For all x belongs to what? R. What we call as this is modulus function. This function can also be expressed, can also be written as, that is the f of x is equal to mod x. This can be written as set of all x for x greater than or equal to 0, set of all minus x for x less than 0. Nodi, this mod x means we can write x for x greater than or equal to 0, minus x for x less than 0. ಅಂದರೆ ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಈ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲೂ ನಾವು ಬರೆಯಬಹುದು. This is also definition of modulus function. This is also definition of modulus function. For calculation purposes, for the meaning of this mod, we can write like this. Are you understood? Now from this we can write domain and range. Domain and range of a modulus function, my dear students. Now domain of modulus function, that means we have to give the values for x. Already here we mentioned x greater than or equal to 0, including 0. Here we can give set of all positive reals and also here also negative reals, isn't it? That means domain is set of all positive reals. Domain means set of all reals. Set of all reals. What about range? My dear students, we know y is equal to f of x, that is equal to mod x for all x belongs to R. For all x belongs to R. If I substitute, if I give the value of mod minus 2, I have to write plus 2. Mod minus 2.36, we have to write 2.36. Mod of 2.36, we have to write directly 2.36, isn't it? But both positive and negative values, we get only a positive. ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಇದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು ಕೊಡುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, for domain of both positive and negative values, we get only a positive reals. We get only a what? Positive reals. Hence, the range is equal to positive reals. Positive reals. Are you understood? Or are non-negative reals? Positive reals with including 0, because of mod 0 is equal to 0, with including 0. Sir, how? For negative reals, my dear students, this can be expressed as, for example, mod x is equal to minus x for x less than 0. For x less than 0, minus sign. Are you understood, all of you? minus sign here. For x less than 0, if I consider minus 2, that is the minus of minus 2, we get plus 2. Minus of minus 3, we get plus. Minus of any real number, we get positive real numbers. Isn't it? According to this one. For x is greater than or equal to 0, we have to write that is the for positive values, reals. We get positives. Are you understood, all of you? Yes. From that we can write that is the range is positive reals. Are you understood, all of you? Positive what? Reals. Now what about the graph of modulus function? See here, my dear students. This is positive x dash, y dash. For set of all positive reals, isn't it? Are you understood? That is for 1, we get 1, 2, we get 2, 3, we get 3. That means the graph is like this. Sir, what about for set of all? That is mod x, that is the x for x greater than or equal to 0. Isn't it? Isn't it? This is x is mod x, f of x is equal to x. For negatives, see here, for minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, we get positives. For minus 1, we get 1. For minus 2, we get 2. For minus 3, we get 3. That means the graph is like this. This is the V-shaped graph. This is f of x is equal to x. This is f of x is equal to minus x. By combining these two, we can write mod x. Isn't it? This is the graph of modulus function, that is V-shaped graph. Yes? Are you understood, all of you? This graph is symmetric about y-axis. Symmetric about y-axis. The meaning of symmetric means, see here, the distance of from y-axis, which is same as this one. For any point, if you consider on y-axis, the distance, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಸೆಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Are you understood? This is the graph of modulus function. The definition, domain, range and graph of the modulus function. Are you understood, all of you? Yes. That is in this class we discussed some different kinds of function. That is, one is identity function, constant function, yes, polynomial function, rational function. Another one is modulus function. Are you understood, all of you? Yes. Remaining another two graphs are there. That means two functions are there, and also algebra functions are there. We discussed in the next class. Are you understood, all of you? Yes? Okay. Thank you very much, my dear students.